Hello, everybody, and welcome to Homeward Bound. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter.
Ready for our feast?
Mm-hmm. Nisk, did
I
you
heard
listen
you're
to the
delivering our
Queen's-
characters some ham.
I'm going to go ham on your characters. Maybe that's what you heard.
I heard there
hoping
was a meat
for-
corridor.
Oh.
You are the
I'm hoping for
corridor
barbecued ranger.
Oh, God. I vowed to not eat any demon flesh. I don't know about the cannibalism thing. I haven't made a decision there yet, but I feel like that's probably worse.
No, I don't think so. I think William's down to eat human flesh to get home, not demon flesh. Maybe. Because he's still going to be human at the end of it. At least physically. Maybe not mentally.
Yeah, you'll be a changed man, but you'll still be a man.
Yeah.
Do we have any chit-chat to catch up on?
I don't think so. Chat thinks your beard is fake, Nick.
Yeah, well, I shaved it back a bit since last week because it was annoying me, the itchiness. So, yeah.
Gets to you.
But now I'm getting dunked on by chat, like, stand up for
I think it looks great. I'm super impressed with people that just like can grow in their facial hair and not have to maintain it. Right?
Yeah.
It grows in pre-stylish.
That's it, yeah.
If I let mine grow, I get like a beard. I mean, you can see it. I get a beard like down to here that just like connects with my chest hair.
And you get the one big like beard chest hair line. Yeah.
Takes a lot of work to stay looking presentable.
Keep the women off of you? Oh.
That might be a whole look, Ryan. I mean, imagine it.
Yeah, well, it's the Velcro effect. They get stuck and they're trying to get away and I'm trying to chase them off, but so brillowy. Meanwhile, Nick over here is just like evil genius.
I know, yeah.
No work required.
You can't see it really, but no. I'm trying to show that there is some hair on the side of my face, but not much.
What?
Oh yeah, if you turn your head all the way, we can see it's on the jawline more than.
Yeah.
All three hairs.
There's like 3 hairs, yeah. So. If this quarantine goes on for at least another like 7 years, maybe we'll get a full beard out of it.
That'll take a while.
I don't think that's how it works. I mean, you'll have like a full goatee.
And really? Will it just never grow?
I don't. That's what it looks like to me.
It's not going to grow at all.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I might just. I mean, I might shave it off.
Looks like you've got like maybe a little chin strap or something.
Yeah, no, I get it on the chin, on my neck, and that. But I've been shaving that.
Yeah, Neal, I think you need to turn your mic up a bit.
Yeah, I'm adjusting. I'm trying to keep the echo away from Nick, and then still make chat be able to hear me. I'm trying to please.
Just drive Nick slowly insane. It's fine.
I was dealing with that echo for like 2 years, Neal. So I mean.
Is this making it worse?
It is making it worse. Oh yeah, it's much worse.
Oh, now I can hear it.
Yeah.
That must be worth. Get some better headphones.
These are nice headphones. It's just that they're loud, and maybe I should just turn the volume down and not be such an old man with bad
maybe you
hearing.
should stop blowing out your ears.
Yeah, maybe I should just turn it down to 40% instead of 100%. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect now. Could you have done that the whole time?
Yeah, but then it's hard to hear you.
Yeah, his old man ears. He's really got to crank it.
Oh my word.
Well,
if you kill my character, then you can turn your headphones back up, eh?
Yeah. All right. So where last we left the party, where were we? Does anyone remember?
I'd forgot, mostly.
We don't know where we are. We fought our way through many a demon, snuck over a wall, made a mad dash for a portal. And by the skin of our teeth, fought the demons back, shut the portal with the anti-magic gloves. And now we're on the floor in this new plane.
Yes, we are.
William is unconscious at 0 HP.
How did he manage to go to exactly 0?
Lucky math.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happens a lot. I think we just...
I've had a few situations where I've been on 0 over the years.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you're going to take D8 damage and go unconscious, then 1 in 8 times you'll be at exactly 0.
I don't think I took D8 now. I think it was like 3D8 plus 6 or something.
The demons do D8 plus 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, something like that. They don't do that much damage.
No, but I think it was a crit, right? You got like 320s in a row, if you remember.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Whatever. Here you are.
And once again, Grimes, hero that he is, saves the day with 0 witnesses.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. You killed the only witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Well, Grimes.
Shadow assassin.
That's right.
You are in some sort of stone building in some sort of basement level area. There's a large staircase that proceeds forward and up. There are the bodies of demons lying around. Your true love lies at your feet, barely alive. Your hands are on the portal, keeping it closed.
I think I've got one gloved hand on the portal and one ungloved hand free for sword play. How many bodies are there? There's probably like 4 or 5 demons.
Yeah.
That have not disappeared, correct?
Correct. It's like a taskmaster and I think like 2 or 3 warriors.
And I think there's like a pile of swords in here as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's also the horns of a gatebreaker.
Yep.
And
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know that there was a patrol that had just come through the portal and must be just up those stairs.
Maybe. How far ahead? They were probably a few minutes ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and we were fighting for a few minutes, so we'll see if they hear anything. What is this? Can you describe this plane? Like, how do the colors look?
It's the same desaturated. Everything is in a gray tone. There's no light source. There's no shadows, but everything is sort of just dimly lit. You can't really see much else other than this room, and the staircase goes out of view fairly quickly, so you're just looking at these gray walls.
Is it the same grayscale as previously? Do we even know that we're in a different plane?
Well, the demons didn't vanish, and you're in like a stone building rather than like a demon hellscape. And you haven't seen stone architecture like this before. Like, you've seen demon work stone, but it was categorically different. It was more like brutal and wicked and wild and less refined. This is more like clean lines and corners, like practically featureless and boring.
Looks like human construction or dwarven or something.
It looks more familiar. It looks like the work you're used to, but maybe like very bland, cheap version of it.
I think Grimes is gonna. We are used to arduous journeys and uncomfortable situations, so it should probably not too much to ask to lay in this uncomfortable position for a while. I guess I'll stand up and stuff, but I think my plan is to stay here until William wakes up. I'll pull his body close so I can keep an eye on it, treat his wounds if I can, but I think I'll have one hand on the portal, one hand free, and just passing the hours. I'll probably shift position from sitting, crouching, laying, stand up every once in a while, shake it out. But I want to keep this portal sealed next to me with the anti-magic gloves and keep a lookout. So unless something happens, I will probably be sitting in this room for many hours, eyeing every detail, probably over time playing with all the demon's equipment and inspecting everything. Can I roll like an eavesdrop check to see if I can hear anything coming down the hallway? Maybe starting a few minutes after the battle stops.
Yes.
Which would be about when, I think, how long it would take for the demons to return. All right, so here's an eavesdrop. Natural 20.
Ooh, 20s continue.
It is very quiet in this chamber. You can hear in the distance the clicking of claws on stone, but it's very distant.
Are they getting closer?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, I think in complete silence, I wait. Is there anything that I notice after spending a lot of time in here? So I'm probably bored, looking over every crack and crevice of the stonework.
Yeah.
And
you will notice that the stones here, it's not like one solid block that you're in, it's a series of large stone blocks that are mortared together. But they're like identical stone blocks. Normally, if you have like a chunk of stone, there might be like a little crack here, a little bit of a change in the ridge there. Like these are being hand pounded out, right? It's not machine carved. So there's always like a little bit of individuality to each stone, no matter how good the craftsmanship. But not with these. The stones at your feet are identical from rock to rock to rock to rock.
Can I look at them with the gem of true seeing? Would this reveal if they're magic constructs or something? I probably accidentally touched them with an anti-magic glove at some point, right?
Yeah,
or not.
They don't change when you touch them with an anti-magic glove. You look at them with a gem of true seeing, and they remain the same sort of identical stone block over and over and over again.
So probably magic constructs or something like that? Or made by very careful hands. Now, surely have to be magic.
I'm trying to figure out how long an unconscious person remains unconscious. Normally, we can sort of hand wave it, but this becomes very important.
4 hours, isn't it?
I think depending on, like, I think it'll take 24 hours for him to gain an HP. But I think at 0, you're kind of in and out of consciousness, depending on the flavor of...
I do believe you're correct here. I want to see if I can find anything in the combat and tactics about it. Dying characters have been reduced to 0. At exactly 0 hit points, a character is simply unconscious and remains so until healed or 2d6 full turns pass. That is 20 to 120 minutes. Character's death is prevented, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
So that's actually not that long.
Is probably like drifting in and out of consciousness, but not enough to actually hold a conversation or communicate in any way. But you'll see him
Shall
like
we roll
rouse.
The 2d6 turns?
I am, yeah. Oh. That's going to be a little bit anticlimactic, actually. So in like, the battle finishes up. You're holding onto the portal. You're listening for the demon sounds. They're sort of clicking around on top. You're staring at these blocks. And William is sort of stirring back and forth, and within like half an hour or so of him coming through the portal, he seems to be sort of blinking his eyes and coming to consciousness slowly, but somewhat still there.
William.
No!
Shh, we made it. We made it through the portal. Keep quiet, though. There are demons about. I don't know.
Trying to stand up, but can't. Okay.
Rest. We're safe for now.
I look to the portal and see Grimes holding it shut. And then, I guess pass back out for a bit.
Okay. Your consciousness will flicker in and out, and at a certain point you will gain enough consciousness to stay that way.
Okay. Do I go back to 1 HP or not?
Not yet. You're going to be at 0 for a while.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So, what happened, Grimes?
We made it. Made it past the demons and through the portal.
You drag me through?
I nod. I'm holding it shut with this anti-magic glove, but I fear there are demons on the other side. And some ahead. I can hear them scratching the hallway. Can I still hear them? Are they, like, maybe patrolling some distance away or something?
No, it
Or
sort
if
of
they
comes
stopped.
and goes and not in a regular pattern. You know, there's
Okay.
probably just someone walking around up there from time to time. Anything.
This place looks different, almost human.
Almost. It's too perfect. I think it's pieced together by magic.
Well, it doesn't look like where we came from, though.
No.
I don't think I can fight Grimes. I'm not sure I can stand.
I hope we won't have to. I don't know how much more fight I have in me either. Are we starting to get hungry? Thirsty?
I know, it's only been
long? Okay.
30, 40 minutes now.
Okay.
Look, I think maybe I could... We've got another one of those gloves, right?
Yeah, I'll toss it to you. I've already taken it off.
Okay, I put the other glove on and grab hold of the portal and say, I can probably hold this here while I rest if you want to look around.
He
I
drags himself over bit by bit, his stone legs scraping on the floor.
I think I'd already dragged him nearby, but yeah,
okay. That'll do that.
The last 6 inches are the hardest.
Do you want my sword?
That's what she said.
I look around. There's like swords all over the floor. Like the rune blade saved our asses in that last fight. I gesture to like the shattered armor of demons. I think there's one. Did one on this side get broken? It blasted their armor apart like glass.
I take a look at the dead Taskmaster and the 2 dead warriors. Like, how did you fight these?
I don't know. It was a blur with every last ounce of strength I had by the skin of my teeth. Things are easier here.
Oh.
I somehow feels more familiar. Or maybe the demons are out of place.
Guess that would make some sense.
Or maybe it was just your spirit with me.
And Grimes is right. Something feels more familiar about this place. Your movements come a little bit easier. There's not this like molasses through the air, which you sort of feel. There's not this awkwardness of movement. You feel light and easy and breezy. There's a certain homey quality to it, despite the, depressing atmosphere and the desaturated color and the dead demons everywhere.
It does feel better. It's probably a good sign. We're on the right path.
I take my hand off of the portal now that Williams got it held, and stand up and stretch.
Okay, if you've got the rune blade, I'm gonna I get the flame blade to my right hand.
Should I take the rune blade? I've got a lot of swords.
Well, just in case you need to fight, but yeah.
Okay. All right, sure.
Okay. It's
Does
yours.
the rune blade shed light, or does it?
Only when in combat.
Okay.
Only in combat, yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do, Brian?
I guess I'll scout a little bit. Seems risky.
11 HP? 10 HP?
I got 10 HP. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
There's
at least
only
walk
one
across the room
staircase.
to the staircase, and peer up the staircase.
It heads up at about a 45-degree angle and pops out. Although beyond it is just darkness.
Pulling the scrag cloak around me. This whole place is shadow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Everything
there
is shadowy.
Does that mean you can see everywhere?
Yes.
Or you can't see? Yeah.
Yes.
No light source required?
Right. It is ambiently lit, but poorly ambiently lit. everywhere.
Probably perfect for a thief. If everything is shadow, I can hide in shadows everywhere.
Or there's no shadows. It's all the same lighting, so you can't hide in shadow anywhere? One of those
I'll go with
two.
the first one. I think I can just stop moving and disappear in plain sight.
Okay.
We'll see. I pull my scrag cloak around me and go up the staircase one step at a time, pausing long enough at each to just blend in. I think my spirit blades shed light. Is that true? Or at least they flicker with ethereal flames?
You can see the flickering, but it does not create any additional light whatsoever.
Okay, so I can use one to phase out even further, right?
Yes.
Like if I have one drawn in my offhand, I'm probably...
You're only semi-existent now.
Okay. So I think I creep with one in my offhand and the rune blade sheathed and ready to draw if I need it.
Okay. You can make it to the top of the staircase and look out. You are on top or partway up of a huge step pyramid. From where
on the outside? Or inside?
Yep. Yeah, it just goes all the way out to the outside. It's just a staircase that leads out.
I thought there was a room. Was it like a basement type room?
Yeah, you were in a room down below with just a staircase that led up.
And then like once I get up 10 feet, I'm at like ground level or something?
No, you're like up at partway up the pyramid. So your room might be below ground level or above ground level, but it was within the actual structure. And now you've gone up, and now you're on the outside edge.
So I turn around and look. Can I see like landscape off in the distance?
Yes.
Or is it too far away to see? What can I see?
You can see a human city. You are in a town, a regular-looking town. There's a river
I
near
pull
to
out
you.
my gem of true seeing. Like, is this an illusion? Are there lurkers? Are there demons?
You gaze about, and you do see a lurker. It's down the step pyramid, a little bit away from you.
God.
But that's the only one that you see.
The settlement is still there?
The settlement is here. There's little roofs on all the buildings. Some of them are thatched. Some of them are shingled. Some of them are tiled. You can see a river. You can see trees. In the distance, you think you might be able to see an ocean, but like there's a haze to the atmosphere that kind of makes it hard to see things off far away. The sky is sort of dark and featureless.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask next. Looking up at the sky, are there any stars?
Not a single one.
Looking up the pyramid, are there other demons? Is there anything at top of the pyramid?
Yeah, you can look up at the top of the pyramid, and you can see there is an overseer, what are they called? A lensman at the top of the pyramid, shining his eyes around, sort of floating. And below the lensman, you can just see like the very tippy top of a shrieker who is silent.
How far away is all this?
We're at the top of the pyramid, so maybe another like 100 feet up, but it would be like up and over and up and over and up and over. And there's like a staircase that goes up so you could walk it, but the actual like slopes are maybe 8 or 10 feet for the actual steps on the pyramid.
And how far is the village below?
At the base of the pyramid, which is maybe another 80 feet down or so. 60 feet
Does
down.
it surround the pyramid in its entirety?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the pyramid seems to be in the middle of a town.
I think I crouch here in like the nook and spend some time observing the town, looking for movement, any signs of life.
Yeah, you'll spot it pretty quickly. Down at the base of the pyramid, there's sort of a courtyard, and in the courtyard, you can see this cart. It looks like the demon cart that was brought here before you guys, the one that you were sort of following. It's tucked off to the side a little bit, and you don't see any demons at first, but then you see some coming to the cart and unloading some supplies and standing and talking with each other, and then moving off with the supplies and just like vanishing between the walls of the town.
So it looks like a human settlement inhabited by demons.
Mm-hmm. But the demon count is quite low presently.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of them about, but it's got to be, single double digits maybe.
I do another scan with the gem to try and spot any other lurkers that may be waiting.
There is one on the staircase that leads down, and there's one on the staircase that leads up.
Okay. Well, I think with this, I will descend back to William to report.
Okay.
We're William.
Grimes.
We're inside some sort of step pyramid. There's demons about, but not many. Some sort of village at the base of the pyramid. We're maybe halfway up. Looks human, but there's demons all around, so I don't know if there's anyone alive.
How many?
Demons, only a handful. Few lurkers, a lensman, a shrieker at the top, and then maybe a few warriors at the bottom. I see that cart that we followed through. It's already at the base of the pyramid.
What's in the cart?
I don't know. Hard to get a good look. I think weapons, supplies, but I shrug.
They're obviously preparing to send more things through here. Well, we've stopped them for now. But if we intend to leave, I look to the portal. We're going to leave this thing back open. Who knows how many of them are waiting on the other side.
Maybe we can find a way to seal it for good.
Seems like a good move.
What is the portal made out of? Stone?
Mm-hmm.
One solid piece? Stone arch?
Is a thin, not archway, but like a ellipsoid made of stone. Oblong, what do you call it? Like egg-shaped almost?
How thick is the stonework?
Oh, yay thick. Maybe 4 inches, a hand, let's call it.
Is there a base?
Yes, there. It comes down to a small little base, and then like there's like a connector, maybe 8 inches wide or so, that connects it to the larger platform that it sits on, which isn't really particularly tall.
Yeah, I really missed that silent hammer. Is it connected to the floor, or is it on a pedestal or something?
How would you say? It's sort of got like its own base that it's connected to that sits on the stone floor, but the base isn't particularly large. You know how if you've got like a monitor stand, the monitor like comes down to like a thin piece of plastic or whatever on the bottom? It's sort of like that. So portal, little connector, big flat, thin thing that it sits on.
If I give it a push, do I think I could tip it over?
Ooh, the base is pretty stable, and it's a pretty heavy thing. It might tip over if you and William together shoved it. Do you think would cause any problems if you broke it?
It might
It's a magical portal, right?
Well, it's not magical right now.
That's true.
I think we can. I think it might make a ton of noise, just a shattering stone. But and I don't think we want to draw that attention while William's not in fighting shape.
Have you tried just putting these gloves on the portal without anyone wearing them?
It doesn't work without anyone wearing them. We could.
I looked to one of the demons. These guys, at least they've still got bodies here. Maybe we could.
Can I slide my glove over one of the demon's hands? Or does it size to fit? No,
the demon hands are way too big and long and lanky.
What do you think, William? Should we wait here? Should I risk trying to take out a few of the demon scouts, or I think maybe we should lie low for a while?
I need to be able to get back to my feet before we do anything, I think.
I
don't have any more potions, do you?
No.
How big is this place? Could there be stuff here? You said the demons are bringing supplies. Maybe there's...
Pyramid's hundreds of feet tall. There's a whole village down below.
It's possible, right? A temple. Oh, wait. And as I say that, Neal, I mean, I know what this place is. I feel like William might know as well. A great stone pyramid. The town at the base of it.
Give me an int check to see if you can piece together your possible educational background.
I do have an educational background.
Nah.
Okay, maybe not.
Is there any chance that Grimes might have heard of it?
There's a chance. It's going to be slimmer. Give me like a disadvantage int check or a history check, maybe?
I'm looking at... Yeah, I don't have history. Yeah, history would be like disadvantaged int. I have like appraising, but I'm not an educated man. Like... all right. Do you want disadvantage or just d20 plus 5?
Disadvantage, please.
KL1. No.
Okay.
No.
You know, maybe there's something in here that can help us. While I'm, I think a day or two, maybe I'll be able to get back to my feet, but...
Yeah. All right. I'll stand guard and wait. Let me know if you get stiff and you want me to take a shift on the portal. But I think until then, I'll like flank the landing of the staircase and wait to ambush anything that comes. Mostly just staying crouched and hidden, but keep it moving. And then if William gets tired or sore or needs to switch, we can switch.
Okay. A little while later, maybe another 20 minutes, so an hour after Grimes first defeated the demons, you hear the clicking of claws on stone coming from that staircase down into this room. Click, click, click. Sounds like but a single demon coming.
I draw my lightsaber.
Are immense. If you kill it, surely someone will know that there's a problem. If you don't kill it, it'll see the bodies. What are you to do? Either way, you're going to alert someone somewhere.
Not necessarily.
It has to die, Neal.
So
you don't have to convince me.
Yeah, I think I've given William back his rune blade, so I've got my phase sword in one hand, spirit blade in one hand, and dagger of Velthara in the other. And I just wait flanking the side of the staircase, and I will assassinate this demon as soon as he steps foot into the room.
Okay.
I try and get to my feet, can I?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. And the effort to do so almost knocks you unconscious from just the, huge wounds all over your body, bruised ribs, mild concussion.
So by this point, I know that I'm not healing the same way that I was in the demon plane.
Certainly. You feel pain and exhaustion in ways you haven't felt in years.
Yeah.
Does the demon step foot into the room?
Not for long. It comes down the staircase, and as it steps into the room, it sort of pauses as it sees the carnage at its feet. And Grimes...
I think I hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment. I'm pressed against the wall, wrapped in my cloak of my scrag cloak, all but invisible, waiting for a backstab.
Begins to turn around and flee up the staircase.
I wait. As it turns around to go up the stairs, I step into the doorway and backstab it as it moves up the stairs.
Boom. All right. Shadow assassin.
It is unprepared. Yeah. You have total surprise. Make your attack roll.
So I'm doing a d20 plus 8 plus 4 for back attack and surprise.
Don't get a 1.
17 to hit, so that should be a successful assassinate.
Is barely a success.
Just shouldn't have any dex from the back, but
yeah, no dex, no fighting styles.
True.
So I'm 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 2 plus 48 or something for the assassinate.
I think
Double times 2.
Something like that.
casual 126 page.
Holy shit.
Only right. I'm still doing double damage in this plane to
Yes.
on the
Yes, you
dice
are.
to demons. Yeah.
I guess in theory it could have more HP, but I don't think it does. It certainly doesn't. You overkill that demon by 45 points. So you can describe what you would like.
I mean, I think it was meant to be like a hamstring because it's probably a few steps ahead of me. So I just draw the spirit blade across its legs, but I think the blade just sort of keeps going, and so it's starting at the hamstring to like disable it, and it just goes all the way up its back and splits the creature in two.
The two sides flop.
What kind of demon was it?
It was a warrior, just your general run-of-the-mill grunt warrior, now split in twain, oozing fluids onto the ground.
Looking up the staircase, was there anyone with it?
Nope. Its weapon clatters to the stone floor, rolls back down.
I sheathe the dagger in my offhand and start dragging the demon and his equipment and its pieces down into our little hidey hole.
It's not a difficult thing to do. It makes a little bit of noise as the demon clatters on the stone.
Maybe we should make a little pile of bodies around the corner. So
I start I clear a pathway in the center of the room so that if you're looking down the staircase, you wouldn't notice that there's bodies until you get to the bottom.
Set up some cloaks over me as well so that I'm hidden from immediately.
You're wearing one, I think, but I've got a few backups. I'll toss you some extra cloaks.
Yeah. Okay.
And you sit and you wait.
Actually, I'm going to delete 2 cloaks from my character sheet because that last battle probably did us in. I'm down to 10.
Okay.
Which may run out eventually.
Yeah.
Perhaps. There's no more sound for about 5 or 10 minutes as you sit after moving these bodies. It seems quiet. What are you going to do?
I'm going to still wait, hidden on high alert. Maybe hope that they don't notice this missing warrior. And otherwise, I think I will assassinate anyone that comes down next. I'm going to,
You're just going to
switch
wait?
sides, or switch to the left side of the doorway. I don't know if demons are right-handed, but...
Okay. You're going to wait and murder them
Actually,
as they come
right side is probably easier, right? Because then you would have to... I guess it doesn't matter. I'm thinking if he uses his right hand to fight, it's probably harder to turn to your right and have his wall awkwardly there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wait and assassinate the next one. I think if they keep sending scouts or something, I'll probably need to emerge and start being a little more aggressive. But
I mean, if they want to come down one by one and be assassinated each time, and there's only 15 of them, then
My concern is they have a commander or a beholder that will just show up and blow this room to pieces or something. Toss a fireball down here.
Yeah, true. That'd be the end. Okay, we gotta wait it out. I mean, I literally can't move, right? I mean, could you potentially drag me up the stairs? Possibly, but probably not that well. So.
Yeah, with your big stone feet.
Not
be a huge pain in the ass.
Stuff would come through the portal before we'd have a chance to go up the stairs, so.
Yeah. No, I think we continue waiting.
Okay. Why don't we take our first break right here, and we'll come back on the other side with a little bit more Homeward Bound.